Today, we're going to talk about how to create a digital marketing strategy plan as a new entrepreneur. My name is Dana Cannon Bryson. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm excited to have you here. If you like what you hear, make sure you subscribe and also share it with your friends because this is important information, especially if they are new entrepreneurs. So what is digital marketing? Digital marketing is essentially online marketing. Okay. So it's online marketing where you are taking your brands and your businesses and you are bringing it directly in front of your potential clients. Okay. That's what digital branding is. It sounds like a complicated word. For the lack of better words, that is what it is, online marketing. So as we all know, as a new entrepreneur, venturing into marketing could be very scary for a lot of us. It was very scary for me. And it is important for you to know how to develop a strategy so that you can effectively enter into the space where you're feeling confident and not overwhelmed. Okay. I want to prevent you from burnout, from really pursuing your goals in business. And one of the biggest ways for people to get turned off from marketing their businesses is when it comes to showing up in a digital space. So we're going to talk about how you can quickly create a simple strategy plan that is going to work. So number one, you want to establish first and foremost what your goal is for marketing. Of course, for businesses, your goal is automatically going to be to make money, right? But there are other things that you want to consider alongside making money as well, right? So making money is always the outcome, but you want to consider other things, right? So when you are entering into the digital space for the first time, as a business owner, as an influencer, presenting your new brand, you want to decide, you know what? It's important for me to either grow my followers, get some new leads, have people visit my website to convert. You want to figure out what your goal is for your marketing strategy at that time. And it's important to establish that so that you can use the effective strategy to get you to that goal. Now, you have to be realistic, of course, when you are setting goals. If you are starting out with 100 followers or 50 followers, your goal cannot be to get 13,000 followers by the end of the year. That may be unrealistic. You want to have a realistic goal because a realistic goal is going to help you to reduce your stress. Okay, that is the point. I want you to reduce your stress so you can consistently show up on the digital space to promote your business. Okay, so let's say a really realistic goal is saying at the end of 3 months, I want to have 500 followers, new followers on my account. Clear goal. So the first thing you want to do is you want to establish a clear, achievable goal. You want to think about your SMART goals. A lot of people don't talk about SMART goals when it comes to digital marketing, but you want to be specific. You want to be able to measure it. You want to make sure that you're able to achieve it. You want to make sure that it's realistic and it is timely, right? Something you can do in an appropriate amount of time. Number two, you want to make sure you know your target audience. Who are you selling to specifically? A lot of people still make this mistake in 2024. You come up with a product and you're like, but I want everybody to buy it. Even though you want everybody to buy your product, it doesn't mean that everybody is your target audience. So you want to establish who your target audience is. Why is that important? Because that particular person in that target audience has a particular issue that they're trying to solve. They are trying to achieve something that your business provides them with. And once you can understand what they're suffering from or what their needs specifically are, what they're thinking, what they're doing, why they need certain things, you are better in a position to curate the appropriate content to speak to them. Say, for example, you are a grief coach, right? And you want to start marketing. You're going to look at people who are experiencing grief, but there are people experiencing grief as children, as teenagers, as adults, right? So you're going to have to speak to them all in a different way so that they can understand why they need you in their lives. So understanding your target audience is essential in creating your digital marketing content plan. Number three, you want to understand the needs of your audience, okay? You want to do something called a psychograph, right? So how is my audience thinking? Okay, what are they thinking at a particular point in time? And you can figure a lot of this stuff out doing research. You can use artificial intelligence, right? We're going to talk about that in another video, how you can use artificial intelligence to collect data on your particular target audience, right? There's particular formulas for you to use in your artificial intelligence platform tech that can help you figure out what you need to know about this particular group of people so you can market to them. So you definitely want to know what their needs are. What are they thinking? Who are they? Where do they live? Why do they live there? What are their income levels? Do they have children? Are they single? Are they married? Do they want to be? Are they teenagers? Do they go out? All of these things matter when it comes to talking to your target audience. It seems like a bottomless pit, but the closer you are to understanding who your target audience is, the better you will position your company to serve them and get them to do what you ultimately want them to do. And that is to buy from you and solicit your services and use your products and enjoy it. Number 4, you want to develop a consistency plan. A consistency plan is essential to growing any of your social media profile, allowing your audience to trust you and to get to know you. You want to have a consistency plan. Now, this is important is because everyone's consistency plan looks different because everybody's lives are different. Some people have children, some people they have full-time jobs, and sometimes life is lifing, right? So when that happens, you want to make sure that your consistency plan fits your lifestyle. Sometimes coming out the gate as a new entrepreneur, it's going to be hard for you to commit fully to posting 5 days a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week. It might be hard for you to commit to something that you don't have a plan for. But if you say, I'm going to post Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and you're committed to those 3 days, you are going to develop consistency over time. And the more someone is consistent, this is a life thing, right? If someone is consistent and you're dating them, you trust them, right? You trust them with your heart. You trust them with you. This is the same way your customers feel. They do not want to show up and just buy from someone that they've never seen before, someone that they cannot research, someone that they've never heard speak, right? You want to build that relationship with your clients. And the way to do it is to be disciplined and to be consistent. And that takes me directly to number 6. In order for you to develop an effective consistency plan, you need to invest in a social media managing platform, and you need to invest in scheduling in your other marketing endeavors. You can invest in something like Planoly, especially if you are a solopreneur, you don't have that much funding. Planoly is awesome. Canva. We're going to talk about Canva because Canva has the scheduling options. Canva also has the ability to allow you to design content for your email marketing, for your social media marketing, for your advertising. You can do all of that right there in Canva. You can edit, you can integrate your brand colors inside of all of your designs. So you want to invest in that. And that's what, $12 a month. So there is going to be some form of investment for you to maintain your consistency. Okay, because if you have a platform that's helping you maintain your consistency, then you're not going to feel flustered every time you have to curate content. Next, you want to develop other marketing strategies while you're focused on your social media strategy. Most new entrepreneurs are focusing on developing their social media strategy, and that is important. But there are other forms of marketing that is just as important. You have email marketing, you have text marketing, you have advertisements, you have PR. There's so many other things that you can do to help build your brand up next to social media marketing. Investing in other forms of marketing is just as essential as showing up on social media, okay? It is just as important, if not more important. Also, you want to consider maybe running some ads depending on where you are with your product and your services. Maybe you want to run a special. You can also run engagement ads so people can get to know you a little bit more before you decide to sell to them. Researching other ways of marketing is just as important as a new entrepreneur. And last but not least, you want to consider the time factor. If you are a new entrepreneur and you are new to the digital space, it is going to take you some time for you to get the traction that you need. I do not recommend new entrepreneurs buy followers because buying followers doesn't really give you the engagement that you're looking for, and it may not give you the results. So, for example, if you bought 8,000 followers and you just started, so realistically you have 100, but you bought 8,000 because you thought it looked good to the people who may find you online, and then you post and they're not engaging with your content, you're going to have this uneven balance where you have tons of followers and like 10 likes on your post. That doesn't look good. And it's not even realistic. That is just for the look of things. So, what you want to do is you want to invest in your consistency, invest in disciplining yourself, and invest in engaging, right? Engaging with the people who are already following you. That's important. Getting to know them, liking their photos, talking to them sometimes. This is all going to help you build more of a following. And as a tip, one way for you to do this is you can go to your competitors, right? Because we all did our business plan. So if you did your business plan, you have a list of competitors on your business plan, and you're going to go to their social media accounts and you're going to look at the individuals that are engaging with them, and you are going to engage with those individuals, right? So the rule of thumb is find 5 to 10 accounts if you want to start moderately, and you go and you engage and you like those individuals, and they are going to come to your profile to check you out, to check out the person who is liking their photos. So you want to implement some strategies and put them in place so that you can really start to see some growth, not only on your social media pages, but in your overall marketing efforts. This is necessary. It can be a lot of work if you are not accustomed to it, but you have to show up on behalf of your business because it will not grow on its own. This is a cost-effective way to build out your marketing strategy. My name is Dana Cannon Bryson. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, you share, and you come back to see me next time.